Going. Well, good morning, everybody. Mike, Bubba, Olle, and Andy Behlen here for the live broadcast of the Fayette County Country Fair Parade. Again, brought to you by Fayette Savings Bank, also Old 71 Classics, and providing the internet, Colorado Valley Communications. And do you think we need to move up to the corner there? We're going to move up because they're on the other side of the street. We want to make sure that we see everybody. Going to make a little move here. And first entry here is the Grange Police Department. And now you have the colors of the Grange VFW Post 5254. And now the Andy Krupa, look at there, riding with the American Legion Auxiliary. Also the Veterans of Foreign Wars, the VFW 5254, Veterans and Your Family. There's the commander of Post 102, American Legion. And the Colorado Valley Marine Corps League coming up. They are second place in the most original. And there's they got John Kanya, Tommy Swearingen, Bobby Bedient, Milton Byer, Richard Chance, Paul Schenk, Larry Shimmick, and John Kanya. Hoorah! There's my buddy Marines. Hoorah! Again, second place, most original. And about a block behind, got to pick on the Schulenburg American Legion post here. It's a 1952 war wagon. You got probably James Brosman driving it, so he's got to wave at everybody. Got music. We got a lot of people up and down the road here watching this wonderful parade. Again, Mike, Bubba, Olle, and Andy Behlen here streaming this live on Facebook, and you'll see it later on YouTube. Again, sponsored by Fayette Savings Bank, along with Old 71 Classics. And again, thanks to Colorado Valley Communications for the Wi-Fi hookup here. Once again, this 1952 war wagon. It's a 1952 Dodge. Hello, y'all are on television. Hey, what do you say, guys? And next up, the Vietnam Veterans, Chapter 870. Daniel Kutach. President Irvin Kuntz driving with members of the chapter. Whoa!
What's up?
Whoa!
That's
right. Now we've got second place in the antique truck, the Lone Star MVPA. They're with the Texas Heroes Museum Convoy. That's a 1953 truck, Korean War vintage. Second place, best antique truck. Entry 8. This is the 1953 3/4 ton Dodge, retired military vehicle. Again, this is all with the Texas Hero Museum Convoy. Number 9, a 1967 M185A3 deuce and a half, used as a forward artillery repair truck, Vietnam era. 9A, a 1970 M109A3, used in Vietnam as a communications vehicle. Entry 10, Hercules. This vehicle, privately owned and maintained, a member of the Lone Star Military Vehicle Preservation Association. First place antique truck. Now we got the LaGrange High School Leopardette drill team. Proudly presenting the drill team under the direction of Becky Little. Drill team, cheer squad, and of course your LaGrange Leopard High School Band. Oh man, they're getting it. Raw, raw, raw. Man, can't have a parade without a marching band, some military, fire trucks, police units. Man, here's a long, tall, walking dude. He got some extra long blue jeans on. Where he bought those at? It very well might be. Hey, he didn't have to take many steps. Here's the parade marshal, Carson Vega and Kyler Bujek.
These are the kids that saved that school bus last year, Bubba.
They helped stop that school bus after the bus driver was gonna, drive onto the bridge and had an accident. Right. And Dr. James Tiemann, the volunteer of the year for the fair. Man, some of these people have put in just multiple years and countless hours of service for the fair. Okay, this is second place in the junior division, second place winner. LMS 7th and 8th grade cheerleaders. Second place. Woo! Next up we have the LaGrange Volunteer Fire Department and Auxiliary. Got Hunza Chernishek. Hunza, throw me a beer. Don't let the kiddos get the candy. So obvious, okay, the fire department's going to have quite a few entries from their fleet. Again, sponsors of this Facebook stream and YouTube broadcast, Fayette Savings Bank, LaGrange, Schulenburg, and Flatonia. Also, Old 71 Classics. And thanking Colorado Valley Communications for the Wi-Fi hookup here today. LaGrange Fire Rescue Truck. And here come some of their big fire trucks. And some of the officials are riding on these fire trucks and fire vehicles. Mayor Janet Murby, Mayor Pro Tem Hunza Chernishek, council members Bonnie Bush, Deborah Bradley, John Eilert, Pat Yansha, Ken Taylor, Kathy Weisoon, and Violet Zabronic. Andy, we've got what I think are well in excess of 100 entries here in this parade. Because, like this, the fire departments, I think, got one number, and they've got, 10, 12, 15 vehicles in it.
And there's over 100 numbers in the entries.
Exactly. So what a huge turnout of parade entries this year. Once again,
Bubba, last year they didn't have the parade because of the flood. The parade got canceled.
Right.
And I think that's part of the reason why so many people are out here today and we have all these entries is kind of went without it for a year, and it's nice to be back.
Boy, there's no doubt about that. And looks like we've got a beautiful sunshiny day. I'm sure it's going to heat up a little bit more than some people would like it to be. But there's a little bit of rain in the forecast, and from what I understand, though, I believe it may be like a better chance on Monday, which would be perfect.
We'll
hey, a little shower overnight at 2, 3, or 4, or 5 in the morning, that wouldn't hurt anyway, just kind of settle the dust. We've still got more LaGrange fire truck entries coming. And again, just want to say a little bit about Fayette Savings Bank. Remember, we are your local community bank, and come on in for all the modern day banking services, plus all the great, good personal services that we've offered through the years. Fayette Savings Bank here in Grange, Schulenburg, and Flatonia, with an application to also build a new bank in Weimar, Texas. And coming up, you're going to see the 2018 Fayette County Fair Queen Float. The brand new 2018 Queen in Court, Queen Blaine Bippert. First runner-up was Raylan McCoy. Second runner-up, Gracie Sutherland. Third runner-up was Kyla Drost. And the little Mr. Dennis Gaskins and Kenley Joe Collis is the little miss. Hey, what do you say here? Hey, Kyla. Okay, next up is Ben Lehman, state representative with wife Christy and family. Ben Lemon. Next up, Fayette County Commissioners Court, Judge Yanechka, and the commissioners, Harvey. One with Gary Weisoon, Jason McBroom, and Tom Moras. Peggy Schupak, Fayette County Attorney. Hello, Peggy. Followed by the Tax Assessor Collector of Fayette County, Rosalinda Adamczyk. Driver, husband Larry Adamczyk in this nice convertible ride. All right. Some people that couldn't make it here, and then again, remember, just track it down on YouTube link that we'll have posted all over the place on all of Fayette County Records websites. Also, we'll eventually get it on our Fayette Savings Bank Facebook page and website, so you can click on it and watch it over and over and over again if you'd like. Next up, entry 24, we've got Linda Swerchek, the Fayette County District Clerk. And followed by the Brown Distributing Bud Van. Maybe they're throwing out some beer. Remember, I caught that Coors Light at the festival parade.
That's right.
They said that was the catch of the year on ESPN. Brown Distributing, all your Budweiser products. Kleiber Tractor and Equipment has several entries here with the New Holland tractors, all the four-wheelers. AJ! ATVs, UTVs, dune buggy looking type stuff. Exmark lawnmowers, my goodness, they've got it all at Kleiber Tractor and Equipment. Again, folks, remember, Old 71 Classics, a sponsor of this parade as well. 427 West Travis. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. are their hours, Monday through Friday. And here's what's cool. They're soon to open a sock hop malt shop. Boy, I wish that was open today. Check them out for all your TLC needs for your classic automobiles. Or go on in there and buy something. They've got some for sale. Entry 27, CTL Tree Service, Jimmy Dwiggins.
Hey, Mr. Dwiggins.
Jimmy.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, they got that big lift there to get up there and get those tall branches. Or rescue a cat.
I went and saw them the other day. They were cutting down a tree at the cemetery here in Grange. He sat there and lifted up 78 feet in the air.
Wow. Here's a Fayette Helen Wagner. Extension Education Association Walhalla Club. Now the Fayette County Republican Party with all of their candidates on the truck. K-Tex Country Cruiser. K-Tex 106 sounds like Texas. 106.1. Trail Boss Troy driving. Okay, first place Fayette County. Here it is. Ellinger Chamber of Commerce. Oh, look at there. They dropped some beads and Yeah, and they're getting run over right now by the trailer, but maybe they'll survive. You can tie them back together. First place, Ellinger Tomato Festival is their celebration last Sunday in May. Oviedo Chevrolet here with 2 vehicles. Nice Hemi Dodge right here. We'll have one coming around the corner. Got a little break there. Again, thanks to Colorado Valley Communications. Andy hooked you up with a good Wi-Fi stream.
They're good folks. I called them up last week, and they said, no problem, we'll get you hooked up.
Remember, they've been proud to call Fayette County home for 65 years. Affordable voice, high-speed internet service to the surrounding community since 1953. They're, again, hooking us up with the Wi-Fi here today. Check them out online for all their services. And you can get faster broadband service and figure out where they are currently building out their fiber network.
That's right. They're putting fiber in the ground all over Fayette County. This is in a few years, or in the last couple of years, we've really got a state-of-the-art internet infrastructure here in Fayette County, thanks to those folks at Colorado Valley.
Here's these couple more Oviedo Dodge entries. They say, we are better and we prove it every day. Nice Ram truck here, a limited Ram truck. Going out some koozies and cups. All right, another nice little convertible here. Wow, look at that one, Andy. Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels 50th edition. You reckon they'd let you and I borrow that for the rest of the weekend? That is nice. Next entry is Ponderosa or Ponderado M Counseling Services. Ponderado Counseling Services specialize in helping empowered children, teens, families to improve their lives. They'd love to work with you and your loved ones. Contact Lauren Rawlings. Ponderado M Counseling Services, 713-582-0369. Nicely decorated trailer there. Next up, yeah, I tell you, we got first place commercial coming, Andy, and it is the Round Top State Bank, Grange branch. Everyone agrees there's no place like home. Round Top State Bank first place commercial. Hey, they got an announcer on the back with a top hat on. Yeah, they got the Tin Man back there and the Wicked Witch. All right, very nice. Round Top State Bank, again, first place commercial. Folks, your computer screen's okay. We're just moving a little bit because the crowd keeps kind of inching out there into our view, into our camera view. So we got right here close. We can back up if we have to. Next up, Flatonia Chili Spiel, Royalty Court. Miss Chili Spiel, Savannah Burnham, Junior Miss Ellie Fike, Young Miss Brenna Burnham, Little Miss Caitlin Sullivan, Little Mr. Zayden Perez, Pepper Princess Tegan Sullivan. They welcome everybody to Flatonia for the Chili Spiel. That's coming up soon. Always the fourth full weekend in October. Live music, beer garden, arts and crafts. Okay, Andy, you got a good little break in the action here again. So, again, I want to tell you a little bit more about Fayette Savings Bank. You know, one thing we're extremely proud of, Andy, is the majority of the people that work for Fayette Savings Bank is from this area. Actually, we ran a little count the other day. We've got somewhere in the neighborhood of about 25 employees in our 3 branches, and we figured that about 23 of them came from a Fayette County high school, graduated from a Fayette County high school, and then actually about 20, and then about 3 of them were in Lavaca County, but a couple of them went to Sacred Heart, but they lived in Fayette County. So that says a whole lot about, again, we always say people you know, people you can trust.
And I know that y'all's board of directors and owners of the bank are all Fayette County people too.
Well, exactly, and you know, we tend to occasionally have somebody from Colorado County, and with the chance of us going into Weimar, you know, of course that's representation there. The local community, again, it's people you go in, and it's a chance that some of you graduated with somebody or were pretty close to them. And then also the other interesting fact that we talked about in a commercial, I really like this, Andy, is we have 8 employees with 194 years of combined service.
Wow.
There's one with 37 years, another with 30, 2 with 28 years, one with 19, another with 18, and 2 with 17. So that says a whole lot about somebody staying with you that long. Because in this day and age, look how often most people change jobs.
And for customers of the bank, that's good to know, because you know the people you're dealing with are experienced and they know what they're doing.
I'm just telling you, we're proud of it.
Yeah.
We boast about it, you know, because I think it's something to be said for, because you know, I think almost every local bank way back in the day, you know, especially when I was growing up, it was true local community banking. You didn't have the big Wells Fargos or, you know, the chain banks,
right.
Capital Ones and things where, you know, they're based somewhere in New York City or what have you, but everything was right here. But now some of those people have retired and moved on, and then you know, it may not be another local person that came in to take that position. But at Fayette Savings Bank, I guarantee you, we're still local, and we got people from right here in your backyard. Yeah. And a little bit more, Andy, about that old 71 Classics. I think that's going to be. I mean, obviously, it's already a pretty cool place.
Yeah, it's if you drive by there right before the river bridge in Grange, anybody that's driven by has seen all the cars they have out there. They offer bumper-to-bumper repair on your classic cars, and everything from new floorboards to engine work, everything. And here pretty soon they're going to be opening a malt shop, sock hop malt shop, and they're open every day, Monday through Friday, during the week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Their phone number is 512-629-7061.
Check them out
you can check them out on Facebook as well. Also, the Wi-Fi for this broadcast has been brought to you by Colorado Valley Communications. They've been proud to call Fayette County home for over 65 years. They deliver affordable voice and high-speed internet service to the surrounding communities. Colorado Valley is pleased to provide the Wi-Fi signal to stream the Fayette County Fair Parade today. Check them out at cvctx.com for online to find out if you can receive faster broadband internet service, and to find out where they're currently building out their fiber network in Fayette County.
Awesome, Andy. And hey, while we still got a little bit of a break here, I want to go back and talk about some of our Fayette Savings Bank deposit rates right now. We've got a CD, a 13-month CD that pays 2.17% APY.
Wow.
And that's a really good rate. And again, 13 months, it'll fly by you before you know it. And then let that money, it's protected. Again, any CD is a safe investment. You don't have to worry about the stock market going up and down. And so, you know, come on in and we'll talk about that. And then also, just for your everyday checking account, we've got one that I think offers the best interest around 0.50% just on regular checking. It's called advanced checking. You do have to maintain a $500 balance to avoid any type of service charge, but if you do that, which most people can if they choose that, because they're trying to earn some interest anyway, zero interest charge. I mean, fees, monthly service fee. So, and you can access, you know, your statement online. And so, again, just a couple of really good deposit rates and terms. And what we just say, come on in and let us tell you about everything we got. There may be something else that fits your needs a little bit better, but we've got it all.
Yeah, well, who ever heard of getting interest on a checking account in the last 20 years? You know, that's great.
It's gone the other way, Andy. They hit you with more fees.
Yeah, exactly.
Next thing you know, look at your statement. Most people don't look at their statement and they'll say, "What's this fee for? What's this?" Well, that's something we added. Yeah. It was in a disclaimer we mailed you, but.
Well, the good thing about Fayette Savings is whenever you have a question, you can call up folks like Bubba O on the phone, and they'll talk to you and explain everything to you.
You bet.
People you know.
People you know, people you can trust. Neighbors helping neighbors. You know, when the flood hit last year, Andy, remember we did that campaign for the KC Hall and Second Chance?
Part of it. what's happening at the KC Hall.
We did a match, you know, up to a certain amount, and those two funds each ended up raising well over $100,000. I think it's close to $250,000 combined.
Wow.
And that was something that we just stepped up and did. And of course, you know, the great communities we have, they responded in a big way. So things like that, again, neighbors helping neighbors is what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we finally, I think we've been waiting on this entry. Maybe they ran out of gas or something, but it's the Remnant Church.
Looks like they're passing out some popsicles.
Oh, that's what they're doing. So yeah, it takes a little longer.
I'm sure they probably had to go to the store to get some more after this eating out here.
Oh, they're handing out Bluebell ice cream.
Oh wow!
Remnant Church, right here in LaGrange. They handed out whole cases of it. Oh, they've got other workers. They give them a case and then they walk the crowd and pass it out. Hey, that's a great thing to do. Bluebell ice cream and the Fayette County Parade.
Oh my God, it's hot.
They're getting they're getting their exercise in today. Next up is the Colorado Valley ICA. Independent Cattlemen's Association, maintaining a way of life with youth through education, representing the cow-calf industry and Texas ag. Followed by the Winchester Area Volunteer Fire Department. Daniel Bamsch and John Vick. It's amazing, you know, these small communities, the kind of fire departments they've got, Andy, and the work that they do. You unfortunately get to see it sometimes when you're covering a story, but without them, just think how tragic some of these disasters could be.
Well, just yesterday, the Winchester Fire Department rescued Winchester and LaGrange Fire Departments rescued a lady and her son that rolled their car over on FM 153 out in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
And they got out there and lifted that car up, and the young woman and her young son were beat up a little bit, but they're going to be all right. They went
That's
to
what
the
I'm
hospital,
talking about.
and all because of these guys right here rescuing them.
What just went by you was the Colorado County Fair parade entry, and they've got their fair coming up in a couple of weeks. Rick Trevino will be there this year, Neil McCoy, and here's DJ Country Boy. And now you have second place most comical, the Blue Mule Wines. All right, newest winery in Fayetteville, Blue Mule. How's your mule? BR459. Remember that off of the old hee-haw? Look at there it is on the back. They're bringing it back to hee-haw with the whole maze of characters, M-A-Z-E. Third place junior. Third place junior is Rockin' L Construction and the LaGrange Youth Cheerleaders. She must like it. They could have gave us a little bottle of that, Andy. Yeah, put on our Bluebell ice cream.
That's right.
Here's the LaGrange Youth Football Association. This is entry number 45.
The future LaGrange Leopards right here.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell you what, they're the ones that look up to those Leps every Friday night.
Yeah, big win last night.
Deontay. Detarian. How you? He's from Schulenburg, but see, I don't think they have a youth football team this year at Schulenburg. So I see Detarian here. Here's more of, this is the LaGrange 4th of July Social Club. Every year, feed over 500 people for free on the 4th of July weekend. How about that? Next up is third place out of county, McDade Watermelon Festival. Boy, they've been in parades for years, as far as I can remember back. Good old watermelon from McDade. Yeah, that previous 4th of July Social Club has been in the community for over 40 years, serving families and children in the Mullins Prairie area. Macy Scott, President, Vice J.C. Carlton, Secretary Sandy Scott. Now we got the Junior Catholic Daughters of the Americas, court number 1962. Another fine organization. Entry 50, Fayetteville Bank, with a pickup truck here with their locations in Fayetteville, Schulenburg, and LaGrange. Scott Byler, looks like he's at the controls of the wheel here today. I thought that might have been something harder coming at me, just a koozie. Oh yeah, my first stop. Here is Fayetteville Fire Department. Engine number 2. Kenneth Kavanitz. Another nice. Oh, he got me in the chest. That boy's got a good arm. Put him on the mound. Next, second place out of county is the Luling Watermelon Thump. Another entry that you'll see in almost every parade around this area. And also had a notation that this got second place in the Western. That may be a mistake, but that's what they had down for this number. Definitely second place out of county. The Watermelon Thump, that's always a fun event as well. That's always the last Thursday through Sunday in June in Luling. Next up, second place, Best Fayette County. The Fayetteville Chamber Lick Skillet Float. King Vincent Mathis, Queen Madeline Carstead, Junior Mr. Cooper Mao, Junior Miss Imoni Champs, Little Mr. Wyatt Carstead, Little Miss Brianna Chrysler from Fayetteville. Second place, Fayette County. We got the Fayette County Democratic Party here. Reminding everybody to vote on November the 6th. Fayette County Democratic Party. Entry 55, we got a first place winner here, Andy B. First place, most original. Schulenburg Historical Museum. Leonard Korenik. Hey, Leonard. Schulenburg was founded, Diana, 145 years ago in 1873. First place, most original. This float represents the first train to stop in Schulenburg, Andy, on December 8th of 1873. Next up is second place fair theme. It's Tejas Healthcare. Second place fair theme. Again, it's like back to the 50s, I believe is a fair theme, and so they've got their old leather jacket. They took that leather jacket off though, didn't they? I believe somebody had it on for a while. Tejas Healthcare.
Second place.
East Travis, you bet. Now we got first place junior category coming up. The Cub Scout Pack 204 from right here in LaGrange. First place, chartered by the Rotary Club of LaGrange, and on the float are the Tigers, the Wolves, and the Bears. And behind the float are the Webelos. All right, first place, congratulations. Man, it's great to see scouting is still alive. Too many things fall by the wayside, Andy. Great, I'm talking about good youth organizations like this, but it's hanging in there. And again, being pulled by this tractor, these are the cub cars of the Webelos. That's the early stage of becoming a Boy Scout.
We're pulling them there with a nice farm-all. Is that a Super A?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Only reason I know because of that sticker on the side. I could act like I know my tractors, but.
All right.
All right, they're all tethered up. I like that. See if, now don't cut that corner too sharp. That last one be hitting the curb. They're saying faster, faster. Look at this one with the bubbles. Oh, Andy, look at this Lockhart Chamber of Commerce. Wow, that's a colorful float. I think we got a train coming down the square.
Yeah, it's that senior class coming up there, I think.
They got a train whistle. Second place, Best Western. Riders, wagon, and float. They probably got the riders toward the end of the parade. Sandy, that was the second place Best Western. I think it was a mistake on your deal. Washington County Fair, Little Mr. and Miss 2017 with the Tegler Camaro, Tinley Clem and Callan Schulte. Washington County Fair, September 14th through the 22nd. Ocean Performance Diesel. Now we got some bigger vehicles here, so they're going to need to make a little wider turn, Andy. We got to back up here. We're going to move a little bit again so they can make this curve. Because we got, first of all, this is McCourt & Sons Equipment Company. They get first place in the fair theme. McCourt & Sons, groovy employees and even groovier families. Boy, they went all out here, folks. Better get that candy before the 18-wheeler gets you. Hey.
Hey, good man.
I guess they may need a little bit more, Andy. They're not going to tell us. They're just on path for us. I believe we ought to be okay. Again, first place, McCourt & Sons Equipment. Fair theme. Those people on the other corner probably got to move too. Check this out, folks. Fair theme, back in the groovy days. Psychedelic, peace signs, tie-dye shirts. And then we have the best overall entry. LHS Senior Class of 2019. Oh, and that's also McCourt & Sons truck. Here they are. Now they really got tie-dyed. Look at all that paint. Look at those kids. They're all painted up. That is crazy. That's groovy, man. Round Top Warrenton Fire Department, Volunteer Fire Department, Round Top Warrenton. On here comes Fayette Savings Bank, and they got second place in the commercial category. So there they are, my cohorts there. Fayette Savings Bank. Way to go, guys and gals. Woo! Second place, way to go. We'll take second, we'll get first next year. Look at there, FSB, Fayette Savings Bank. Look at those records on the back. Elvis Presley, Boots Randolph, Tammy Wynette. I love it. Here's third place in the Fayette County division. Here's some more of our Fayette Savings Bank employees handing out things. Gail and Jessica, hello. Third place, Fayette County, Miss Schulenberg and their court. Schulenberg Festival Association. Miss Schulenberg, Elena Adcox. First runner-up, Fatima Hernandez. Junior Miss, Riley Zapalak. Young Miss, Kalia Lopez. First runner-up, Kylie Hoffman. Little Miss, Kinsley Zapalak. Little Mr. Casey and Lynn Barnes. Caleb Zapalak, first runner-up, and Clay Hoffman. We got all of them. All right, congratulations, third place. Here's third place, business or commercial. Sign Gypsies. They're a sign rental business. Look at all those signs. They'll set them up for any special occasion to remember. They'll leave the sign up for 24 hours and then come pick it up.
The motto is say it big.
Say it, love it, remember it. Big. Tommy Vaughn, Polaris, out of Columbus. 2019 Polaris Ranger. Boy, I'd love to have one of those. Sarah, you want to buy that for me? Christmas. Put a big cooler in the back. And here's the Shiner Chamber of Commerce. Speaking of coolers, and good old Shiner and Shiner beer. They say where beer is always flowing in Shiner. They know how to celebrate Independence Day in a big way every year with the Half Moon holidays and barbecue cook-off. First full weekend of July. Got Miss Shiner, Dylan Peshek. You kin to Stanley Peshek? I hope not. No. Junior Miss Jenna Polar, Young Miss Chloe Sailors, Little Miss Patricia Price, and Little Mr. Aiden McCord. Visit Shiner, a great place to call home and visit, that's for sure.
That's right.
All right, Colorado Valley Communications. There you go, Andy.
They're one of our sponsors this
Yeah.
on the Wi-Fi here at this broadcast. They've been in business since 1953.
Over 65 years delivering voice and high-speed internet.
Yeah, their service to the surrounding communities, it's their commitment and pleasure to provide the best possible customer service and communication solutions around.
You bet. All right, next up is Colorado Valley, first place Comical, Fayette County Community Theater. From the group that brought you Steel Magnolias, Barefoot in the Park, and Secret Garden. They're also bringing you Lip Syncing to the Oldies. First place Comical. Fayette County Community Theater. Next up, the FCSP. CPR, that's the Sheriff's Posse Rodeo, CPRA, UPRA. Always the third weekend in August. Queen Madison Philla, Sweetheart Cassidy Lockey, Princess Nariah Wilson. And we got the Weimar Chamber of Commerce with their Gadinky float.
The riders are Rebecca Marino and Truckers Complement of Brazier Motor Company.
Again, Weimar Gadinky, that's always, I think, Mother's Day weekend. Yes, sir, it says it on the float. Now we got first place, Best Western Riders Wagon Float.
I see why they got that first place. They got a band back there.
This is Cowboy Church of Lee County. Every Sunday, 10 a.m. services. Featuring the fiddler Paul Schlesinger.
I recognize him up there. It was Paul Schlesinger playing that fiddle.
All right, another first place winner out of county, Yoakum Area Chamber of Commerce. First place out of county. That's quite an honor for y'all to bring home and take back to Yoakum. The Land of Leather and Opportunity. Their Tom Tom Festival is the first weekend in June. So head over to Yoakum for that big event. St. James Missionary Baptist Church. Huge float here. Winning souls for Christ. Reaching out to everyone in the community and surrounding area. St. James Missionary Baptist Church, Grange, Texas. And also Plum. Or maybe it is Plum. I think it is Plum, Texas.
Yes.
They just had a LaGrange address.
That's right.
All right, entry 75, A Prime Water Well Service. Family owned and operated since 1985, providing water well services and treatments for Fayette and surrounding counties. Third place, let's see, I don't know what number this is. They got it covered up, 77. Third place antique truck. And they got the best of car club as well, the classic cruisers. Then this is a 1964 Pontiac GTO. First place classic car. And here's first place antique car, a 1956 Corvette Roadster.
Yeah, this one's real special.
Bob Wessels and Jackie, hello.
Hey y'all. How are y'all?
Nice ride, wow. 1956. Again, this broadcast live stream brought to you by Fayette Savings Bank. Old 71 Classics, a perfect time to talk about classic cars. And then also the Wi-Fi provided by Colorado Valley Communications. Again, proud to be here. I'm Mike Bubba Olle, along with Andy Behlen, bringing you this live commentary. And then you'll also see it as many times as you want to on YouTube. Third place classic car. This is a 68 Chevrolet Camaro, Keith Weissoon, Rally Sport. And following that is another Weissoon automobile, a 1966 Pontiac GTO. Ryan Weissoon driving that one. You know what they call those GTOs? Nickname? Goats. Back in the day. Said, look at that goat. A 1966 beautiful Pontiac GTO. And behind that is 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass, owned by Tim and Susan Pylant. Kellen and Grayson Lopez are riding in the back. That 442, boy, I remember a buddy of mine had that, Don Lyles. It was so fast he couldn't make that St. John curve one night, Andy. He went straight through the fence.
Didn't they call that the 442 TNT?
I called it fast. Yeah. Second place classic car. This is a 1938 Chevrolet Coupe, owned by Dan and Sandy Flagg. A 350 engine with 350 turbo transmission. Vintage AC, power windows. Second place classic car, that yellow one was. That was followed by the 67 Mercury XR7. And then we got first place classic truck right here, a 1957 classic Chevy pickup. Linda and Valjean Horak. Wow. Now we have some tractors coming. Third place, best antique tractor. Another Farmall C. And there's second place, best antique tractor. Willie Kanya. And the first place antique tractor is a 1941 Oliver 60 row crop tractor used for farming in Lavaca County. First place antique tractor. Next up, we got the Grange Classic Cruisers. This is a 55 Chevy Bel Air. Driven by Taffy Danner. Riding shotgun is Betty Danner of the Cistern Country Store and Bar. Great place to go. Okay, entry 95, a 67 Chevelle SS. Owner Gary Deers. Nice, nice. And the second place best classic truck. A 48 Chevy truck, Andy, driven by Clint Upstill for Old 71 Classics of LaGrange. Okay, that's part of our sponsor there. Now Lost Pines Toyota from Bastrop. Go-to dealer for sales parts service. Lost Pines Toyota. And entry number 101, West Point Crossroads.
This is a new hamburger stand.
Oh, okay. Sorry, hit the camera. Awesome. Hey, y'all got any hamburgers? No. Brownies. West Point Crossroads. Hey, that sounds like a good. You been there, Andy?
Yes, I have.
All right. They know how to lure you Fayette County Record guys out. Just food, right? and a cold beer.
Cold beer.
It'll really get you there. I want to go with y'all on some of those. I'll do some commentary for you. Here's entry 102, Flatonia Fire and Rescue. Engine number E3. Flatonia, Texas. In God we trust. Love that on the side of the fire truck. Next should be the Gonzales Chamber of Commerce, Miss Gonzales County Royal Court. And they have their Come and Take It celebration. It'll be October 5th through the 7th. It marks the firing of the first shot for Texas independence. It took place on October 2nd. Third place, Best Fair theme. Gonzales County. Again, got a little bit of break in the action. Again, want to say a few more things about Fayette Savings Bank. Folks, don't forget our CD rate of 2.17% APY on a 13-month CD. And again, for checking account, come on in and let us tell you about the advanced checking. It pays you 0.50% interest on your checking. And there's no service charge if you keep a minimum $500 balance there. So that's a product that I challenge you to look at your checking account if you don't have one with us and see if you've got anything close to that or any interest at all for that matter. And again, we're full service banking with all the modern day conveniences with our mobile phone app, or you can do your banking online with the internet. And again, people you know, people you can trust. Probably 95% of our people from Fayette County, graduated from Fayette County, born and raised here. And then also multi-years of service. Again, like I said earlier, about 8 employees with 197 years of experience or service at Fayette Savings Bank. So come see us here in LaGrange, Schulenburg, Flatonia, and also have an application in to build a brand new bank in Weimar, Texas. And go ahead, Andy.
We also want to thank Colorado Valley Communications for providing the Wi-Fi for us this morning. They've been providing telephone and communications for Fayette County residents since 1953, over 65 years, and they're pleased to provide the Wi-Fi signal stream to the Fayette County for the Fayette County Fair Parade today. Check them out at cvctx.com for online to find out if you can receive faster broadband internet service and to find out where they're currently building out their new fiber internet network in Fayette County.
And also Old 71 Classics right there on West Travis with an exciting thing coming, the Sock Hop Malt Shop with malts and shakes. Here's LaGrange Aaron's Rentals entry right here. For furniture, appliances, electronics, stop on in and start a lease for just $5 down. Entry 105, Fresh Smiles. And again, this is a dental place out there by Domino's and that new shopping center. Fresh Smiles, 2001 West Texas 71. And now we must know we're toward the end of the parade. We've got the horses and the trail riders. Fools on Mules. Oh, what a name there. We got Michael Hernandez, Aiden Hernandez. We've got some Lee County Sheriff's Posse riders here. Entry 111, that's again the Lee County Sheriff's Posse. Carrying the American flag is the Lee County Posse Rodeo Queen, Caitlin Tarnowski, and Tegan Peschel. Here's the Los Encinos Ranch Riders. Look at that horse doing a dance. Andalusian Spanish horse. Bred for fighting bulls. I don't know if they're talking about bull Hanks or just a regular bull. Gazentry and war horses. Look at that. I always joked, Andy, the pavement must be hot. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Way to go. Hey, that's a workout riding that horse all the way down the parade route. Here we go. We got some more, man, all of these are still riding these prancing horses. Oh, we got the Aaron's mascot taking pictures with kiddos. That's what it's all about. You guys, NASCAR uniform on. What's going on, Lucky? Why are you lucky? I know it ain't to be in that suit today. Again, the Los Encinos Ranch Riders. I don't know where, Andy, you know addresses. Where's Prune Road? Prune. Probably somewhere here in the county, I would say. Could be, could be. Man, that reminds me of some movies, Andy. Some of these good westerns. A couple of more riders coming. And you know, we're getting close to the end, so Andy, it's been another enjoyable parade that we did. My goodness, the number of entries. This is going to be a joy to sit back and watch on my recliner with a cold drink.
biggest parade in recent memory, I think. Like I said, didn't have a parade last year because of the flood, and I think everybody was really pumped up about this one this year. So we had a lot of people downtown.
Even the kids are allowed to come up and pet the horse. Yeah. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but I guess that gentleman probably knows he's got a real tame horse. Yeah. And the last entry, Andy, is the LaGrange Citizens on Patrol. Dick Frenzel. They're an extra set of eyes for the law enforcement here in LaGrange. And Dick Frenzel is the president. He's driving, and also the treasurer, Daryl Kenzie.
Yeah, they do great work here in town, just making sure everybody stays safe and keeping an eye on things.
So again, that just about wraps it up. Again, Mike Bubba Olle for Fayette Savings Bank. Glad we could be a part of this, along with Old 71 Classics and Colorado Valley Communications and the Fayette County Record.
Yeah, thanks so much
Andy
for
B.
doing this with us, Bubba. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun.
Well, we got another one that we're coming up.
That's right.
And
we're going to do the chili spill.
We're going to do the same thing at the Chili Spill Parade, and that's the fourth weekend in October. So, folks, you'll get to see us and hear us again there. Hopefully it'll be a little cooler.
Maybe, yeah, it should be a little bit
the latter
cooler.
part of October.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for watching, folks.
Bye, everybody.
Remember, you can always find us at FayetteCountyRecord.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all these videos go to YouTube. Thanks for watching, and thanks for reading the paper.